is Duncan Bailey. I am 33 years old and I was diagnosed with sporadic motor neurone disease 4 years ago during a working holiday to Amsterdam. I enjoy playing board games and computer games, following current events and spending time with friends. I share my rented house with my wife, Catherine, my sister, Fiona, and my friend, Grant. I am originally from New Zealand and my sister is my only immediate family here. I love being around my family. I've only been married for a year and a half and I haven't lived in the same country as my sister for over a decade. I enjoy the bustle of people's ordinary lives. It is a vicarious thrill when you cannot participate. As I wrote this in my room, Grant was watching a movie in the lounge and it's nice just to be around and involved. I don't want to be the center of attention. I just want to be around. I also like being around people whose values I share. I'm worried about making friends in residential care. Even carers and case managers are a funny bunch. I am about to move into an apartment on the site of an old prison and so many people have asked me if I'm worried about ghosts. I trained as a mathematician. We don't believe in that nonsense.
It's always wonderful just having him around, and to come home to him not being here would be too strange. You know, as much as being here is good for him, it's, you know, part of our lives and part of our family as well. So, there have been some people who have been, I think, afraid of touching him in case they think he'll break. I mean, he won't. He really won't. But you do really need to, I think, have confidence in yourself and have knowledge of, you know, how to help people with Duncan's condition, because I think one of the challenging factors is that motor neurone disease affects different people in so many different ways. So the same approach doesn't work each time. It does need to be a relationship. It does need to be one where the carer talks to the family, talks to their client, Duncan in this case, and understands what, in his particular instance, that they need to be able to do to support him. And I think that there is an element of, as Duncan says, the communication between allied health carers and between the medical profession, where we're getting that very specialised and, as I say, high quality care. I think the connection between the two could be improved, and if that can be done, I think it would just make a world of difference to the care that's provided in the home and to the carers themselves in their knowledge and how they provide care to individuals with very specialised conditions.
Yeah, my name's Darren Van Shake. I've only just turned 46. We built the house where we are 16 years ago, together. Her way. The way things are, I am at the moment, I'm happy just taking it a day at a time and enjoying it, you know, and being here. This disease is only one way. There's no point where you stop and you come back. And you've just got to relate to that and think, oh, today I can't do this. Tomorrow I'll have to find out how I'm going to do something differently. I'm going to try and live as normal a life as I can for the duration. Just having people around me who I know, I can rely on. I feel they've had a special place in my life for many years, and I don't want to be far away from them at this time. Megan said something to me a couple of weeks ago. I've got 2 older sons, and we spent a lot of time together driving in the trucks and that, and Megan's not going to get the chance to do that. And she said to me, I guess this is the time that you and I are going to spend together as father and daughter, because you're not going to get another chance, are you? I said, yeah. I said, that's why I want you with me.
That's his wish, to be at home as long as possible, and we want him at home as long as possible.
And suddenly there's old people around me going, we can do this for you and we can do that for you. I'm thinking, no, I'm all right then, for the moment.
Yeah, we had
And I haven't worried since.
We had a cry and then we moved on.
Yeah. There's a lot of problems with trying to get some palliative, some respite care, and the only people who really came to the fore were Bethlehem, and they put their hand up and said, yeah, we'll take him.
It was through Royal Melbourne, the doctor.
And that
at
was
Royal
through
Melbourne.
the registrar at Royal Melbourne, yeah. And he sorted it out there, and then on the day, the following week, I had 2 weeks in that respite. Yeah, well, I have Mercy Health. They've become a regular visitor once a fortnight. And we also have a counsellor which comes through Mercy Health, morning care and the afternoon care. That's changed taken a lot of pressure off everyone.
My name is Ergunhuseyin. I am 53 years young. Been diagnosed with MND for 15 years. I love outdoors and hate staying in bed. I did love gardening. The back strip is my new garden, which is nearly finished. To see, we get constant visitors, which I love to listen and chat on my eye gaze machine. I have always been living home, in hospital only when I got sick. I don't think I can handle not seeing my family's faces. For 6 years I was silent. 7th year I got my eye gaze and never shut up since. I need to talk. First words were, I love you all. My life had changed for better. I can talk and defend myself if I need to. I even wrote a book using my eyes. Only negative thing about this machine is it's not portable to carry on my chair. For this reason I hate to go to hospital and respite because I can't communicate. I usually take my letterboard with me, but they are afraid to use it, and it takes time. Anyway, I get undivided attention at home from my family. That's why I don't want to leave home.
We stay a family. If he's home, we stay together, and he's part of the family as well. You know? We are happier if he's home.
And he doesn't miss out on the normal stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he's still part of everything, and he's writing something there that he'd like to share.
We watch Home and Away together.
Yeah.
Having
We
the time.
feel like we're normal family, you know, when he's home.
Sometimes we feel like we're a bit luckier than most because there are a lot of dads out there that are working around the clock and don't, actually get to be home for their kids, whereas Dad always is and is always sitting here. We always have to have, deep chats about absolutely everything.
Yeah, we get help through DHS. Without their help, we couldn't manage, you know. I get carers home and help me with him daily tasks, and without them, I don't think it was possible. And Austin Hospital looked after his ventilators services, and they do come and change his tracheostomy every second month.
Hi, my name is Pam Wilson. I'm 46 years old. I have 2 girls. Stacy is 21 and Haley is 15. I like to read, go to the movies, and staying home with Steve and the girls. And as you can see, I love kookaburras.
Pam's still the runner of the family. Pat, doesn't matter what she's got, Pam still runs this house. Pam's still in charge.
Try.
She still checks all the mail, still tells us what bills to pay, when to pay them, because she's in charge, So, yeah. That's why she stays at home with us.
All the changes with MND happen so quick. No notice ahead of changes. My family all know my needs just by eyes and head movements.
Well, the close friends we've got, they make regular visits. It's not visiting hours at hospital. It's Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. It's the girls from work, after Pam's old work, after school, they come and visit. They don't have to battle the traffic and run home, get tea, go to hospital to visit Pam. It's an open house here and Pam likes it like that. All the stuff that MND Victoria gave us, you know, beds and things like that to deal with. We couldn't have Pam home without all that stuff. Banksia Palliative Care being here with us, which is a tremendous thing. Claudette from Banksia, Pam's regular nurse, she comes in once a week, once a fortnight, or when needed. And just knowing 24/7 I can dial that number and within 5 minutes they're on the phone back to me, asking me what the problem is. We're offered some good services off Banksia Palliative Care. One that we use and still use to today, and that's Pam has a massage once every fortnight.
Love my massages and Jill from Banksia.
And not only with the massages with Banksia, they offered us support in the way of for the kids, if needed.
They are all there for me. And I love my husband for caring.
We came from the city and I was a nurse and I had a lot of children, had 6 children, been home a year now, and I was in the nursing home for a year. But it was like I didn't want to sit there and wait for things to get worse. I wanted to use what time I had. Everything here has a meaning to me as a person. Like every book in the bookcase, the pictures have meanings and they have stories.
We've been together 50 years, so, you know, it's, we're surrounded by our past. I mean, I just wanted Jan back because we'd always been together.
I thought this, no matter how good it is, it's run very well and very ethically, and but it is, after all, a sort of factory for looking after disabled people, and so you have to say, well, I've got 16 to do this morning, or 20 before I can go and have a cup of tea, and that's okay. I mean, that's understandable. But it was the lumping people in together, and the task. It's a task rather than a human being. It's a bit dehumanising.
Jan can say to me, I need another drink of water. Fine. I'm here, here's a drink of water. If she's in hospital, she might get a drink every 3 or 4 hours, if that. So funnily enough, in a way, the treatment in a hospital is no longer adequate.
But I have to say, it wouldn't have happened without the district nurses.
Oh, they've been terrific.
They were wonderful, and I had no idea what a fantastic service it was, you know. They just stepped in. I think it was so many people, like maybe 6 or 7 people coming from slightly different places to contribute to really just looking after me at home, physically, financially, all of those things, and that seemed amazing, because I would sit here thinking, still in the wheelchair, thinking, how did I get from there to here, where people are in a very logical sort of way working out a way that I can live at home.